Cardano holders, welcome back. Let's get into it. Let's talk Cardano price predictions as we are looking at an analyst talking about a surge to $1.60 for ADA. We'll talk about it because right now there are some interesting comments from Charles Hoskinson as well. He's very overly overspoken, I should say, when it comes down to this. He has no hesitation on telling the crypto world exactly how he feels. We'll get into some of those comments because Charles is saying that Cardano will outperform Bitcoin. All right, so let's get into those claims. Let's talk some ADA and get you guys out of here and into the end of July, where I do recommend you go outside, play some golf, go fishing, do whatever you got to do, go hiking, whatever floats your boat, because the weather right now is absolutely beautiful. And before you know it, we'll be trading crypto in the snow and the cold, horrible, dark weather. So go enjoy it. But let's talk some Cardano right now. And please remember, as we get through this is not financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. Okay. But this is what we're looking at. The Cardano price is struggling today as we are looking at a 3.7% drop. I'm actually going to share with you guys kind of what we have going on in the crypto bubbles as we look at ADA, and you can see what I'm talking about as now still 10th in market cap, but at 77 cents. We're right around that 3.5% fall off over the last 24 hours. It's been a doom and gloom day and week for ADA, okay? But let's not forget the gains that we have made over the last 30 days and 365 respectively, as essentially doubling in price. We'll take it, right? I'm sick of this sideways action and consolidation where everybody thinks Cardano is just going to zero, which I don't quite frankly understand for the life of me, but that's what we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis as a ADA holder, okay? But the pundits and the, I guess you would say, the objectors to Cardano kind of getting to where they're going to really want to take a look at this, because we're going to get into some of the comments here from Charles Hoskinson. And this is what you can see right now on your screen as I will pull up this article, okay? The surge to $1.60, all right? This is something as we loom around a breakout from a triangle pattern as we look into the broader market bleeding. Charles believes that ADA may offer better returns than Bitcoin in the long term, okay? Now, I did hear this a little bit from other people talking about other crypto, and I kind of get down with it from the sense that, you know, what's Bitcoin going to do, okay? And I actually watched this interview that Charles did where he talked about this, right? What's Bitcoin going to do? Sure, it can go to $1 million potentially. And if they do that, that's less than a 10x, okay? For Cardano to 10x, they would essentially be at a $7 and change price valuation, which for me, when I bought my first ADA, I did so with the mindset that by 2030, it would be sitting at $9 to $12, okay? That's just me personally. It's not the gospel. It's not financial advice. That's just what I'm looking at within my Cardano holdings, okay? We are seeing some more doom and gloom, but this is something where Charles goes on to talk about it, okay? And we're going to share some of those comments, but first, this is coming out from Crypto King on X, okay? The Cardano daily chart is just a bliss to watch. Imagine the pool once this level breaks out, at least $1.40, $1.60, and then all-time high, okay? I don't really see the objection to that. Cardano reached in a bad market over $1.20. So to get above that and to go to the next step up, I don't really see the shame in believing that. But as we are consolidating right now around that 70 to 80 cents window, you know, we'll take that. Okay, I'll take that all day. But as we look into this, there's something where you have to look into these patterns playing out. And that's if there's buying support, okay? Right now, the daily swings, we're trying to figure out if we're going to be bearish or bullish, right? The longs or the shorts in the market, very much at odds when we talk about kind of where they're going to be headed, okay? And now that the leverage is leaving the market, there may be room for some gains, because in just 2 days, more than $6 million in longs have been closed, okay? So if we are going to see a healthy, sustained run, the longs that would be out there leveraging crypto within their liquidation price, that's going to cool down, okay? But here we go into the comments from Charles Hoskinson saying that Cardano is better than Bitcoin, being one of the biggest ADA proponents, obviously for obvious reasons. This is days after that he says that Cardano will be bigger than Ethereum, now stating that it is also better than Bitcoin. Now, very subjective. I'm not going to get into war with Bitcoin maxis, but this is kind of where we talk about the fact that I alluded to earlier, okay, for Cardano to do a 10x, I think that's a little bit more probable in a shorter time frame than Bitcoin doing a 10x from today, okay? Bitcoin would still go up. I just think that if we look at that as those graphs continue to scale out over time, I think that the likelihood would be that Cardano would outperform Bitcoin, although they both probably would see price appreciation in that window. Okay, so mocking people who were being urged to sell their ADA and buy Bitcoin. Okay, talking about Cardano, saying it's not a second-class citizen and that the price has a lot of potential. Okay, and this was the comment that I was talking about as I kind of reiterated his stance. How much farther can Bitcoin go? Okay, maybe $1 million. Okay, that's a 10x. ADA can go 100x, 1000x. Cardano does substantially more. Okay, I also do agree with that. Bitcoin, a great store of value, but a mundane, outdated technology when we do talk about the blockchains that we have implemented right now in crypto, much more advanced, and they've kind of taken that blueprint and built upon it and made cryptos that were essentially way better, taking something that's been out there in space and improving upon it. Bitcoin is finite, right? You can't redo it. You can't kind of carve out a new any kind of addendum to that contract, right? You can't do a hard fork with Bitcoin and take it in a new direction. Okay, Cardano, they've done plenty. Yes, you can. Okay, so Cardano can continue to evolve, and I think that as we look at it, I'm not going to get down with the Hoskinson saying that Cardano could 1000x. Okay, so that's where we'd be talking about ADA trading at $8,000 or more. Okay. But I do think right now at 77 cents, Cardano is in a good spot. I think that as we look at the volatility that we've been having, right, Federal Reserve interest rates, all that good stuff, nobody wants to be talking about that. Okay, I think that we've made a lot of headway within the security to commodity debate as it stands, and albeit that is seemingly looks like it's over. We found ways to FUD ourselves with the conversation about the misappropriation of funds that Charles may have done with over $400 million in Cardano. Okay, so looking forward to that live stream in August, but I wanted to share with you guys the news because these are some pretty bold statements there from Charles himself. Okay. So leave a comment down below. Do you think that Cardano can outperform Bitcoin in the future? Very curious to hear your guys' take as well. But I want to thank you guys for all tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe down below. Also, if you are looking for a new exchange to trade on, spot and leverage trading available at BTCC. I am an affiliate with them. You do get a very, very huge sign-up bonus, 10% sign-up bonus, as well as 40% lower trading fees. So if you are a spot leverage trader, check out that link down below for BTCC and start trading today. So I'll leave you with that. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.